Also need to go here. Oh, nope. Not right there. Fuck. That's not where I wanted to go. Start. Okay. All right, bet. But yeah, bro, fucking yeah, bro. Orbai fucked us up so bad. And it's crazy because I was over here talking about some, I remember I was just like, bro, they're being so disrespectful. Why is he starting off the card? Da 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 da. Just for him to just get fraud checked so badly.
That was bad.
That
He
was
looked he looked tired. Bro, eventually we should like when I get my shit together, we should eventually try going over it. You know how they be going over the card right after people?
yeah. Like I know like
Yeah,
what's his face does it all the time, right?
Guru.
Guru, yeah, he does it.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, we definitely. Oh shit, bro! I was just gonna hit my pin. That motherfucker is dead. Who killed my pin? Probably Liz, dumb man. She's not dumb. She's not dumb. She probably gonna watch this. No, baby, you're not dumb. I didn't mean that. She
Oh,
gonna
are
watch
you live
this.
now?
Yeah.
Okay, let me go live. Click that
Nigga,
button.
you don't want to say to go live.
No, I know, but I didn't know we did it or not.
Sorry, I have to unclog this bitch anyway. Fuck.
Did you
But
right click the share chat thing?
yep.
Okay, share.
There, you want me to test it? Hey yo. Hey yo. Hey yo. There you go.
Perfect.
3 stripes on the Gucci. Bro, I will say though, I know a lot of people were shitting on last week's card for a pay per view. It did deliver until the co-main and the main, and the co-main wasn't that bad for like it was just super one sided. But this card on paper does seem very interesting. I could see some flashy knockouts.
Definitely gotta see some flashy knockouts.
Which again, Anthony Wentz is on this card. Have you watched the Contender Series at all this year?
I've come back and watched like a couple of things, but I haven't actually gone and watched any of them. It's been 2 weeks, right?
Yeah, the second one was just yesterday. Yeah,
Yeah, so I haven't
but
seen it, but
definitely watch it, bro. Like I was just watching
yeah,
or listening to MMA Guru's thing, and he was like talking about like he's breaking down the whole beef or drama with Dean Thomas and Juliana Robinson. And then he's just like
oh yeah,
and also we're gonna talk about the Contender Series. He's like UFC. He's like, please, we need more Contender Series. He's like, it is literally the best show on earth. I was like,
right.
holy shit. I was like,
Yeah, I
bro.
need to I need to watch it, bro. I've seen some highlights and shit, and like obviously like gone back and watch his fight and shit, but
Yeah.
um,
Because again, yeah, bro. I
that's
mean, me
not a lot of
and
watching, you know.
yeah, bro.
I've barely seen
Yeah.
any,
But no, it's
but
fire, bro. It's fire.
we're
But
gonna
yeah,
catch up
brother.
this weekend. I'm going out of town, so
For sure,
we're
for
gonna
sure.
catch
Are
up.
you, are y'all going for vacation or family or what?
We're gonna spread my grandma's ashes.
Oh, well,
Yeah,
damn. She
yeah.
wants to
But
be
no, it's gonna be
spread
fun. Yeah,
all the way down there.
I guess so.
Damn it, Grandma! You knew what you were doing.
On fight
Damn.
night, like,
Oh, fight
just
night. But yeah, Liz's grandma wants to she wants to go back to Mexico, so I guess at some point they're gonna send her ashes all the way down there.
yeah. So I don't know what the plan is exactly what's gonna happen, but yeah, that's the plan. So I'm just tagging along down
Yeah.
there for the we're gonna have a little little trip, family trip down there. So
Okay then, bro. Well, that's solid. That's
we all
solid,
about to be
bro.
crowded in a little house. Anyways,
Yeah.
back to the fights.
Back to the fights, brother. Let's
Hey,
get.
but yeah, this card does look hella exciting, honestly.
It does look hella exciting. It does. I like it.
Yeah.
Picasso.
I'm telling you, I think I think people be shitting on it, but they not looking. You know, this shit is fire, bro. It's like
This card is very
even
solid. I
even
really
when it
truly.
doesn't even look that great, it still turns out pretty fucking solid.
And
You
it's
know.
yeah, and if you're like a true like MMA fan, the ones that don't look that great, those are the ones you're supposed to tune into. You know what I'm
You
saying?
know.
Those are the ones like if you love the sport, you're gonna go see, and you're gonna see these crazy upsets like fucking Orbai getting choked the fuck out, right? Fucking Mansour
Like
Abdul
that's
Malik,
dope as fuck, bro. Like,
like
dude.
bro, like you know what I'm saying. And again, how there's definitely people that were like, nah bro, this card looks lame, I'm gonna just skip it. And then they start seeing all these fucking highlights, right? They start seeing all
They
these
shitting on Neil
domination.
Magny, even me, you know, like I went against
Yeah.
Neil Magny, I was nervous as fuck. Neil Magny coming in with the upset, back to back upsets, you know?
There was like what 3 or 4 upsets that last week.
Let's see, I'm going through it right now. Oh, Dante Johnson's fucking knockout on Eric McConico.
That one
Nasty,
was
you
nice.
know?
That one was nice.
How
Yep.
did Lucas Fernando catch Rafael Tobias? I know he got him with a knockout. I don't remember the sequence exactly. It was a round 3 knockout. I know he was pretty much piecing him up most of the fight, right?
Mhm.
Lucas Fernando.
Yeah, he looked like the better
What did
fighter
he
the
get
entire
him
time.
with, I wonder? Was it a body shot? I think it was a delayed body shot, wasn't it?
Oh, it might have been that delayed body shot. I think you're right. For some reason, I was
That
thinking it
was
was an
pretty dope.
uppercut, but I think it was a delayed body shot. Yeah.
Then we had the Vicente Luque, Tresean Gore. Again, I was nervous for that. We were against each other. This is you going 2-0 against me at this point. I'm
Yeah.
hurt, you know?
Yeah,
With Tresean
bro.
Gore.
It was
You
a
saw afterwards Tresean Gore's tooth?
yes, bro. His tooth fell out, and bro, when he's talking and I'm listening, and I was like, and I'm sitting there with Liz and them shit, and I was like. I was like, I promise you, he doesn't sound like this. I was like, I don't know why he sounds like he has a list right now. And then you see the fucking ref with the tooth. I'm like, oh, that's why he has a fucking list right now.
Bro got like a dinosaur tooth on him now. I was
Yeah,
like, what
right.
the
That was a
hell?
gnarly tooth, bro. I
Shit
was
like
like,
this big, bro. But then yeah, you had that one punch knockout, Dante Johnson. Sick, bro. He was the favorite again. You know, I don't think he's got that much like skill, but the power's there. You know,
mm-hmm. Yeah,
Charles Johnson get his win. Uh, Charles Johnson, he's something else, bro. Really, you know,
he's
like he
something
is
else.
something else.
I mean, someone had asked me on TikTok. They were like, "Oh, like he was like, oh, like he was like, because it was the old post, right? So the original one, the dude pulled out, right? And so they were like, "Oh,
Yeah,
Jose Ochoa is not fighting. He's not fighting Jose Ochoa no more." I was like, "Yeah, the post and the podcast was from Wednesday, the blah 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 blah." And they're like, and so they were like, "Oh, but we're going for Johnson now, right?" And I was like, "Yes," because Charles Johnson's a menace when it comes to taking short notice fights against some person that's supposed to be highly anticipated. I was like, he thrives in short notice fights. I think is what I said, something along those lines. I was like, and then I said at the end, I was like, just like he did with Joshua Van, it was a short notice fight.
and that's yeah. I also switched and went with Charles Johnson leading up to that when they got the replacement, and I'm glad we did. You know,
I'm glad
like
we did too. But again, it was just a rough night in general, bro. I mean, now me and you are both even on our records. We're both 40 and 19, and then chat went 7 and 4 last week.
yeah,
So
dude. And
chat
then
chat
like
chat did the
after that,
best
Charles.
on all compared to all of us.
That's
Or
true,
us
but
three.
part of that I think is really us rocking with Ian Gary too. But dude,
For
look,
sure.
next was Joel Alvarez. That was a big underdog win for Chitty.
Yep, that
Chitty
was
Bang,
another upset, Joel. That one fucked
dude,
us, bro. Bro, you know what was my saving
dude.
grace? Mackenzie Dern. I took all the money I earned, which
Oh yeah.
wasn't that
Oh,
much, and I just dumped it on a straight
yep.
bet fucking Mackenzie Dern parlay solo. And I had so much confidence, and I was thinking as like they were doing the walkout, and I'm like, babe, I'm so mad because I don't know why I end up choosing Joel Alvarez. In hindsight, Joel Alvarez as my lock. I was like, I feel so confident for Mackenzie Dern right now. It's unreal. And she goes out
Yeah.
there and just makes it look easy.
Yep. And then the next upset, another one was the Mansour Abdul Malik Dustin
Yep.
Schultz twist or whatever.
What
Damn, he
the
looks good,
fuck?
bro.
I mean, they literally were trying to give Mansoor like a layup fight, bro. They're like, take this
Dude,
dude. He's chinny. You're
you
big,
know what Dustin
powerful.
reminded me of?
Huh?
He reminded me of the Professor Vanessa. You know,
Who?
Ethan Ewing
Oh, the professor. Yes, bro. Ethan fucking Ewing with the Malcolm Wellmaker upset, bro.
with the upset. You know, like that's what reminded me of.
Yep.
Jalen Turner got his knockout. I was happy for Jalen Turner. I think. Did you also pick K Fernandez or no?
Yep. We both did. Which I was happy for
Yeah, and
Jalen
we
Turner
went with the
too.
underdog.
We
Yeah.
did. We did. I just thought though he was gonna be able to implement the leg kicks a little earlier,
Yep.
and that's gonna be a problem. But he never really even got to get it going, bro. Jalen Turner was he was on him, bro. He was on him quick.
Yep.
I think he knew how much those leg kicks were gonna be an issue, and he's like, yeah, I gotta press this dude fast. Don't even give him space to throw those kicks.
Yep.
And so
And
that
then
was
yeah,
good.
then the Mackenzie Dern domination, and then Islam Makhachev. You know,
Yeah.
Islam dropped Ian Gary. You know, that was crazy. That was like the highlight of the fight. I feel like. You know.
That there's no fill. That was the highlight of the fight. That was the
Yeah.
only thing that happened. Like again, like I said, across 4 rounds, he landed a grand total of 11 significant strikes. You know, it's the fifth round. I thought it was 2-2 going into the fifth. How many significant strikes did Islam land? 0. And he still won the round somehow. Whatever.
It was kind of crazy how quick everybody accepted it. There was like no challenge to it, you know, and I was
There
like,
was none.
I did think it was 2-2 going into it, you know.
Yeah.
Islam had the biggest highlight for sure. Ian Gary, like I told you before, fucking fight, bro. Risk it a little bit, you know. You're the
Yeah.
challenger here, you know.
Yeah.
What's that? We'll never go back to that narrative. You remember when the narrative used to always be like,
Oh yeah, to
you
beat the
have to
champ,
take
you
the
have to
belt.
beat the champ. Yeah. That's what I used to say all the time. They're like, bro, to beat the champ, you gotta, or to be the champ,
Yeah,
you gotta beat the
yeah,
champ, right? And it was this whole narrative of
yeah.
like never going to decision for the championship fight. You know, like you
Or
have
if
to
you
like
did, you
not.
dominated, you
Or if you
know,
did, you
like.
dominated. Like it was never like a question. If there was a question, like, well, could have went either way. It was like, yeah, bro, the champ got to run it back, bro. It wasn't, you know, or people be like, yeah, the champ got robbed. You know, he didn't really beat him. Like that's never a thing anymore. It's crazy.
And it was like one of them things where it's like, yeah, like if you like technically would have won by split decision, the champ won, you know?
Yeah,
Like
yeah, yeah,
the
yeah.
champ won. On some John Jones shit, you know, like hey, Dominic Reyes beat him, you know? People say Gustafsson beat him, you know? But
Yeah.
John Jones
Oh.
won the champ. Uh, shit.
Yeah, brother. Yeah, yeah. That's just how.
But
My bad.
anyways,
You're
enough of
kind of
that.
you're kind
Let's
of
do a
breaking
little
up.
recap.
Hold on. I think your screen's froze right now. Oh, hold on. It's coming back. It's coming back. Move your finger or something. Oh, okay. It's back. My bad. You're like
All right.
frozen for a little bit. All right. But yeah, bro. Let's get into it, brother. Let's
Yeah,
get
no,
into it.
we doing risky business right now.
You know what I'm saying? It's all good, bro. You got UFC Fight Night, Hernandez versus Rodrigues. You know what I'm saying? We starting off fresh. 2 female fighters. You got Chanel the Nightmare Dyer coming in as I think it's the third biggest favorite of the night, I believe. I think there's 2 -1000s. So I think she's the third biggest favorite coming against Elise Reed. Do you know her? They kind of look related.
No,
Oh,
no way.
okay. Oh, okay, sorry. I was just curious.
No, we don't look fucking related.
Oh, okay, sorry. Yeah, plus 500. Yeah, bro. You got Chanel Dyer, 7-1 record, 5 wins by knockout. Her only loss, being by decision. You know, she has a very good stand-up game, bro. She has before MMA, before the UFC and all that, she had 100 Muay Thai fights. You know, she had 5 world titles. She was #1 ranked Muay Thai fighter in the UK. At some point, she does have a purple belt in BJJ, but she really does fancy herself more so a striker. She's really light on her feet. She throws solid kicks to mix in the target, and she does have a really solid jab on her too. due to her Muay Thai background, she does very well in the clinch if she ever needs to take it there as well. But she does struggle if you don't respect her striking. I did kind of see that. If you stay kind of pushing forward, throwing extended combinations, 3, 4 punch combinations, she kind of struggles. Like, it throws off her rhythm, her game, and she really thrives when she can dictate the pace. On the other end, you got Elise Reed, 8-5 record, 2 wins by knockout. All her losses coming by finish. 3 by knockout, 2 by sub. Yeah, she started training Taekwondo at 6. She does hold a third degree black belt in Taekwondo. Started kickboxing at 15. She came over to MMA at 20. So she's not the most active fighter. Even in the UFC, she has 9 fights. Yeah, she's just not the most active fighter. But she also has really good striking, in her punches. But she just doesn't really have a chin. She has been cracked. She has been knocked out 3 times. But she also fancies herself to be a striker. So yeah. Anyway, give me Chanel Dyer. I got her round 1 KO. I feel like she is the better striker, with better in and out movement, heavier punches. I'm honestly, truthfully, bro, I'm clueless why Reed is still in the UFC. I really don't know why she's still in the UFC. I just I feel like her chins took way too much damage to at this point. And yeah, so but the only reason she survives past the first, she survived past the first in her last fight was because her opponent took her down after hurting her. Right? Chanel Dyer's not gonna do that. Dyer is just gonna finish her the moment she hurts her, or if not, allow her to get back up and finish it on the feet. So, yeah, brother.
Yes, sir. I like it. I like it. I like it so much that I got the exact same pick. Chanel Dyer, round 1, knockout. Um, I didn't know that she had over 100 more Thai fights. I think a lot of those were just as she's growing up, to be
Yeah,
honest.
yeah, yeah. She's
I
been
looked it
doing
up.
this for
Her
so long.
record's like, yeah, since she's like 9 or some shit.
Yeah,
So she literally been doing this her whole life, bro, and
yeah.
striking.
I mean,
Um,
again, but
Also,
she was
I think that's
still. Go ahead, go ahead.
what she
I
still
was
what?
I would say yeah, but she was still number 1 ranked Muay Thai fighter in the UK, which
Right, right.
I
So
don't
yeah,
know
she
what year, but yeah,
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, regardless, she been doing this her whole life. And I love seeing that. To be honest, that specifically, like someone that comes from Muay Thai for a long time and then comes into MMA. I don't know why. I fucking love it. What's crazy about it is I was also gonna say I love her nickname, the Nightmare.
the Nightmare
But
that
guess
is
what?
fire.
There's
Uh,
another Nightmare seat. My boy Carlos Prates. Okay,
oh
so.
yes,
Bro, I fuck with it through and through. Also, like the Nightmare, it's a boss on RuneScape, and I fuck with that shit. And yeah, it's just a dope ass nickname. But and with the style, the Muay Thai style is amazing. Elise Reed, I think the reason she's still in, like you were saying, is because of her striking. It's funny you said you actually, she does have pretty good striking. I actually really do like her striking and her stance. But that's also the detriment to her, is that she doesn't have enough power to fight with this stance and these low hands. I
yeah,
love the style, but it's not for her. If you can't punish
yeah,
someone with it, then you're just punishing yourself. And like you said, she's got no chin, and so it doesn't work for her. It's okay, but I think that's why we still got her is because she's willing to bang. And
yeah.
this is a perfect layup for Chanel Dyer. So yeah, exactly like you said, I got round 1 knockout.
Perfect, bro. Okay, cool, cool. I mean, we're on a streak now. 2 fights in a row. We got the same pick on the first fight. Hopefully, it doesn't go like last week. Hopefully, it doesn't go like last week.
If that one's an upset, I'm fucking retiring from this shit, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
bro.
if that
Yeah,
one's an upset, I'm fucking done.
some ain't right. But nonetheless, brother, we move on. We move on. We got West the Westler, West Schultz, party tomboy himself, coming as a slight underdog, plus 145, coming against Jackson the Moose McVeigh, minus 175. Yeah, bro. West Schultz versus Jackson McVeigh. In my opinion, This the battle of the bums, brother. This the battle of the bums, bro. Both guys trying to show they belong in the UFC. Both coming off their first UFC victory. Um, both winning by sub in that victory. So yeah, bro. I mean, you let me know. You know, does Wes Schultz show that he's more than a D3 wrestler and he belongs in the MMA's biggest promotion, or does the Moose ram his horns into another victim and add another finish to his record?
Okay, I like that. The Moose gonna ram his horns into this motherfucker. You know, like you said,
Yeah.
it's kind of the battle of the bones, but I don't think that Jackson McVeigh is as much of a bum. Wes Schultz definitely D3 wrestler. We can tell.
That
You know.
we can tell. It's crazy because he relies so heavy on the wrestling too, brother.
Right,
You
right.
were D3, okay? Don't sit here and act like you were D1 All American for Ohio State.
Bro thinks he's Bo Nickel, bro. Hey, I also look at this and I can't help but just think you're like it's the battle of the bums. I think it's the battle of
The
Jesus
Jesuses,
Christ. You
bro.
know, like
The
why
battle of the
do we both
Timu
look like
Jesuses. Why do we both have this long, luscious hair, blue eyes, with the Jesus beard going?
bro? Like my Lord and Savior gonna win this one. I tell you what, bro. Like,
There's one thing for sure, two things for certain. My boy
but
Jesus coming in hot.
yeah, Jackson McVeigh, I'm rocking with him actually by second round knockout. I think that his ground game is actually. I don't think he's as much of a bum like Wes Schultz. I think Jackson McVeigh started off not so hot in the UFC, of course, but all of his wins are first round wins. You know, I think he might just be a killer be kill type of fighter. One of his submissions, I know, like he's huge, bro. He's 6'4" in this weight class. Um, you know, he's a big body and he's got a decent ground game. You know, I think that he's got a better ground game than Wes Schultz. I think he'll be able to fend off the takedowns. And I actually do like his striking decently. You know, southpaw as well. That's gonna be a little bit of a test for Wes Schultz. He's gonna have the height advantage, and yeah, I don't think Wes Schultz is gonna be able to get that takedown, and that's what he's gonna rely on. So,
Yeah.
I think Jackson McVeigh is gonna piece him up from a distance and find the knockout in round 2.
Yep. I respect that. I respect that, brother. Yeah.
Which is
I mean,
that is a little bold because all of his wins are first round finishes. You know, so.
mm,
I think Wes Schultz. I could see a round 1 too. I definitely. I am gonna change it to round 1 just because of that. You know, because I even put that was sprinkle on round 1, a round 1 sub, because I'm still gonna rock with knockout, but I could really see Wes. He's gonna shoot, and Jackson McVeigh maybe get his neck. You know,
yep.
I could see that really happening. So I could see that happening in first round sub. Like.
I could see it.
I'm
I
actually
could. I
changing
could.
my pick. Yeah, I had round 2 TKO, but I'm gonna change it to round 1 sub because I do think that'll happen. Yeah, Wes Schultz has shot early. You know, he does like to shoot, so I'm gonna go round 1 sub.
That's a bet. That's a
McVeigh.
bet. Yeah, that's respect, brother. Yeah, bro. I think we come in here. We see Wes Schultz, Mr. Party Time, 9-3 as a pro. Not the worst record. 2 wins by knockout, 6 wins by sub. 2 out of his 3 losses were by knockout himself, so he doesn't have the most reliable chin out there. We mentioned it, NCAA D3 All-American wrestler. You're All-American against our D3s. All right, pipe the fuck down. Okay, that's not like calm down.
All American, baby.
Yeah, bro. He gets the tattoo and shit, you know. Bro, yeah. Yeah, bro, he's not good at all with his stand up. Yeah, bro, he's willing to put himself on his back just to get the fight to the ground, right? His submission threat, that's just his bread and butter, bro. I can't even remember who it was in his last fight. Like, the fighter goes to take him down, he defends the takedown, and then goes, oh, and then falls on his back on purpose. It was so weird. Even the commentary team was like, wait, what just happened? Like, no, they're just clueless. No, the dude loves a good a good submission threat. So he's gonna go to the ground. On the other end, you do got Jackson McVeigh, 7-2 professional record. He's never seen the final bell in his entire professional career so far. He's only seen the second round once. And yeah, he has 3 wins by knockout, 4 by sub. Both of his losses are coming by submission. So yeah, he has a third degree brown belt in jiu-jitsu. Definitely has the striking advantage. He does have really devastating elbows in the clinch as well, which I really like from him. If it goes to the ground, his submission threat is dangerous on the top as well. I do see that he does struggle sometimes on his back. But if he's on top, he's very good. Yeah, bro. My prediction, I have Jackson McVeigh round 1 knockout. Yeah, I will sprinkle. I said I will sprinkle a round 2. Not even a knockout per se. I think I'm gonna just sprinkle him getting it done in round 2. I just believe Wes Schultz is just the biggest piece of trash. The bigger piece of trash, not the biggest. Hold on, there's bigger ones, but he's the bigger piece of trash between these two. All right. Yeah, all he wants to do is
Talking
just
about
take.
you, Gerald Mearshart.
All he wants to do is just take the fight to the ground, and McVeigh will oblige him with it, brother. He will, but not before getting into the clinch and slamming him with some elbows, and then we can go to the ground after that, brother. All right, sprinkle a sub for Wes. Wes by sub, because he could get it if he can get on top. Again, Jackson McVeigh has struggled. If he can, by some miracle, get the fight on top, don't sprinkle a fucking round on Wes, dumbass. Just sprinkle him by sub. But that's what I got. Give me Jackson McVeigh, the moose, ramming his horns into another victim, round 1 KO.
You don't see a submission? He got like 2 or 3 guillotines.
I see what you're saying. It's hard to see it because Wes does play very safe when he's on his back, and he's also never lost by submission. He has been knocked out. He has lost to a decision. When I went and watched him, I never really saw him in a dangerous submission spot. I could definitely see. That's why I said for when I sprinkle it on round 2 for Jackson McVeigh, I'm not going to say knockout or submission. I'm just going to sprinkle a round 2 finish. It can go either way it wants to go. So for that I will, but for round 1, I do think Jackson McVeigh probably wants to keep it standing. He's been doing that in his past couple fights, keep it standing until he hurts his opponent. And yeah, I think he hurts him with some elbows and shit, maybe some ground and pound to find a finish. But a sub is not out the realm of possibility.
Okay.
So yeah, brother.
Yeah, and like I said, I did have the TKO first, so I do see that. Like I could definitely see that too. So I definitely don't disagree with you. But yeah, I'm rocking with the sub. So you got round. What is your no pick?
Round 1 knockout. And you have round 1 sub,
Round 1
right?
knockout. I got round 1 sub. This motherfucker's getting it done in round 1. That's all we know.
Yep. We'll see what chat says later. But yeah.
Then we'll really know.
They won't really know. You know what I'm saying? Nonetheless, we move the fuck on, brother. We got a lightweight bout. We got Gage, G Money Young, coming again against Stan, the Drill. Dorsonville, I think is how you say it. Dorsonville. Stan Dorsonville. Yeah. Yeah, brother. Gage.
Weird last name, but I kind of like it.
I kind of like it. I'm with it. Yeah, bro. Gage Young, 11-3 in his pro record, coming in as a favorite, slight favorite, -140. He does have 6 wins by knockout, 1 win by sub. He has a purple belt in jiu-jitsu, and he's been wrestling since he was 12 and kickboxing since his teens. So he has a decent, well-rounded game. He does have very good takedown defense. Defending the takedowns. That's probably from that wrestling background. And he has a solid jab on him, and a solid teep kick. He loves throwing that teep kick down the middle, to just outpoint his opponents, get them to make a sloppy mistake. He doesn't have the heaviest pace for a fighter, but he does make his shots count. And so I do like that. On the opposite end, we do got Stan Dorsonville. Yeah, bro, he's a black belt in jiu-jitsu with a Muay Thai background to kind of complement it a bit. You know, he's a 5-0 record making his UFC debut, undefeated, 3 wins by sub. Wait, I'm sorry. 3 wins by knockout, 1 by sub, I think. Is that? Oh, I didn't change the stats. That's what it was. I didn't. Oh wait,
He's 3-0 by sub, 1-0 by knockout,
that's what it is. Appreciate you. Yeah, he's a very aggressive fighter
1-0 by decision.
and he's cocky as fuck. You know what I'm saying? In his last fight, you probably seen it. He's like flipping off his opponent. You know what I'm saying? He gets in a grappling situation. He's like looking up at the camera. He's just like he's living his fucking best life, bro. He's living his fucking life, bro. And I fucking love it, bro. He's never really on his back foot. And from what I've seen, he has a really good gas tank. His pressure, his forward pressure, kind of keeps up throughout all 3 rounds. You know, he has a whole arsenal of moves. He has straights, he has hooks, he has knees. He does have takedowns and decent clinch work as well. You know, his weakness though is that he uses his offense as his defense. So he can be hit, but at least for now, from what we've seen, he survives. You know, he's never been finished. He's
Yeah.
undefeated. So yeah, brother. My prediction: give me Stan Dorsonville. Give me the drill to win by decision. He is fresh. He's powerful. He's dangerous everywhere. Uh, that he'll just truly make a name for himself in this fight, I believe. I yeah. I know that there's the recklessness and there's maybe a small worry that Gage Young finds the chin. Uh, but I really like what I saw from him. I really did. I will sprinkle a little stand, a little drill knockout. But Gage Young is tough. He can play smart, not get finished. But my heart and mind is in agreement for this fight. Give me Stan with decision. And this is my lock.
Don't make me fucking angry right now.
This is my
Don't make
fucking
me
lock.
fucking angry. I had a
We're
feeling when you
we're
said it
doing the
earlier, like,
underground. We're doing the
I,
underdog lock.
ah,
You don't make me angry. You better be in agreement with me. Go ahead.
just because you lose one lock doesn't give you permission to start throwing. Okay?
Stan
Okay?
looks good. He's cocky. He's good, bro. He's gonna
He
come
looks
in.
good against who? He's fought 5 times, and not one of his opponents has a single win. He has fought bums. All five. All five have a total of 0 wins. That's not good.
I've
Okay? So
seen.
you
I
you
see
better be
his
looking good.
skills. I see his skills, and I'm telling you, it's going to look pretty. And I promise you, after this fight, he's gonna do his show off. He's gonna flick him off. He's gonna stick his tongue out. He's gonna talk his shit. You're gonna be like, man, I really love this fighter, and I'm so happy he won. What was I seeing? Cause I already know you're gonna have Gage Young, so give it to me straight. Rip the fucking band-aid off.
Of course I have Gage Young. Of course. These guys are the same age. Gage Young has way more experience against way higher skilled guys. Of course, he's lost. Okay, he's definitely beatable, but he's tough. You know, he's gritty. He's gonna make the fight ugly. Where you're saying it's pretty, Gage Young gonna make it not pretty. He gonna make it ugly. Um, and that's where he's gonna thrive. You know, um, I'm not gonna lie. I like what I see from Stan Dorsonville as well, you know. But I can't ride with him when none of his opponents have a single win. You should be dominating guys like that. He does look dominant. He does look fun, like you said. And if what you're saying happens, I won't be mad, to be honest, you know. But I think Gage Young is more of a dog. He's got more experience, especially obviously in the UFC. And yeah, he's gonna let loose. He doesn't mind when he starts getting in there. He's gonna throw anywhere from like 5. He don't give a fuck. Like you said, Stan will too. I think Gage Young is gonna make it dirtier, uglier. He's gonna mix it up quite a bit. They can both mix it up, really. You know, Stan he's good, well-rounded too. You know, and so I'm definitely gonna sprinkle some on his Stan Dorsonville guillotine. He's got 3 guillotines in his 5 fights. Gage Young probably will shoot, trying to mix it up, and same thing as the last one. I think that's where you could get caught with a guillotine. You know,
Also, I
shoot
want to
him right
point
there down.
out this nigga Stan got 6-inch reach advantage on Gage Young, dumbass. 6 inches is a lot.
It is a lot.
6 inches is more than some can handle. And Gage Young won't be able to fucking handle it.
6 inches is a lot, you know? Like
Six
that's a
inches is a handful.
yeah,
Yeah.
big handful.
Big, huge handful. It's pouring out the hands. You might even need to get a second one involved, you know?
Wait, do you have are we sure on his reach right there?
To be honest with you, I'm not. But when I looked
I
it
can't find
up,
it.
I found it on Tapology and I found it on
Uh-huh.
another site that was like introducing some UFC first debut Stan Dorislav, and it said on there he said has like a massive reach of 76 inches.
Okay, okay.
So I
All right,
got it
then
from
yeah,
those
that
two
that will
sites.
definitely yeah, so that'll definitely help him. You know, that will be good. He does have the 1 inch height advantage too. And I am super excited for this one. I think this one could be a really fun fight, you know? And I think this could have potential to be a real test for Stan. Obviously stepping into the UFC, but just as a fighter in general, you know, he doesn't have nearly as many fights as Gage Young. He could have a war right here and really show us he got that dog in him, you know? And
Yeah.
so I'm not mad at the underdog pick. I'm mad at the lock. That's crazy, you know. I'm
It,
respecting Gage Young a little bit more. He's definitely beatable, but yeah, give me Gage Young. I got round 2 TKO. I think he'll wear him down and show him, hey, there's levels to this shit. You know, I've been here. You just getting here. You know. So I got Gage Young round 2 knockout. I think he's gonna make it dirty. I think he can take him down, get some ground and pound, finish it.
okay. I'm gonna respect it for now, but I can't wait to see my boy Stan the man just thrive.
This makes it a win-win for me because I got Gage Young, so I'll have money on Gage Young. I'm also gonna put money on our locks, and
Yep.
so no matter what, I win here.
Yep. And this is
Gage
the
Young is
lock.
my
This
lock. I'm just
this
kidding. I'm just kidding.
this is the lock you put like $50 on right here. Trust me on this one, brother. No, never mind. Sorry. No, never mind. Sorry. No.
You know, maybe we
Oh,
missed
hold on. You're breaking up
crazy.
again. I can't hear you.
So
All right, say it again. What'd
I'm
you say?
just kidding. Oh no, I was saying $50 is too much.
No, it's not. Not on Stan the man. He's gonna show you what the fuck is popping, brother. And anyway, we move forward. We move on. We got one of
Yes,
the
sir.
biggest favorites of the night, Mario Barbosa, Taquito, Little Taquito coming in as a heavy favorite, like I mentioned. 18-2 in his professional record, coming up against Ryan Hughes, 9-2 in his professional record, making his UFC debut. We have two fighters, Barbosa 28, Hughes 32 years old. They both love them a good stand and bang, but Hughes will throw in some takedowns if he needs to. Barbosa looking to add to his impressive first round finishes and take another head home with him. Hughes looking to defeat a dangerous fighter on his UFC debut. So yeah, bro, you think Barbosa's gonna add another head to his collection, or will Hughes get to make it past the first round and show with age comes wisdom? No shit. He's frozen again, y'all. Shit, he's frozen for a long time. Hold on, let's see. Ugh. Oh, wait, he might be back. Nope, never mind. I lied. Trust the process. Trust the process. Oh, shit, I fucked up.
Can you hear me?
Oh, yep, I can hear you now.
That's the internet.
You're
All
good.
right.
You're good. All right.
We
I
gotta
didn't
try
even...
to continue. Hopefully, we stay solid.
Go ahead,
All
brother.
right. All right.
I didn't
We
hear
got
anything, by the
Marcio.
way.
All right. So yeah, we got Marcio Barbosa basically by first round knockout. This dude is filthy, you know. Um, this is a knockout on the silver platter for our boy, you know. This dude got 15 wins by knockout. I think he's only been out of the first round 3 times. That's crazy, you
That
know,
is
in this
crazy.
many fights. He's young, 28. This is like a dream of a fighter, in my opinion, like coming in, you know. Um, you got 18-2. That's a lot of experience, you know, and so many first round knockouts, bro. Uh, and that's what it's gonna be. Another first round knockout. He's got that real one punch power. He's patient in there. He doesn't rush things. And yeah, he's just a crazy, crazy striker. And
Yep.
for the record, Ryan Cruz has lost to Cameron Smotherman. Okay? That's not good. I think Cameron Smotherman is a bantamweight. Alright?
Yeah,
That's
that's
not
when
good.
Ryan Hughes was, he was struggling or something. That was an off night or something. I don't know,
He
something
gonna be
ain't
struggling again.
right.
He going up against a fucking demon. All right.
Yeah,
And so
Mario
I'm super
Barbosa was looking
excited
good.
for Barbosa's career just from here on out. This dude is about to be the real fucking deal, I hope. Um, yeah, we're gonna see. Give me another first round knockout for Barbosa.
Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, hold on. I forgot. I gotta make sure I enter this. Shit.
The odds here are correct. -1,000. This is not some overhyped shit. I don't think. I think this dude is nasty.
Yeah, that dude is
I
filthy,
can't
bro.
wait for
He
this
is.
one. This
He
dude
is.
easily
Bro.
performance of the night.
Yeah, 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 bro. I mean, Mario Barbosa, like I said, 18-2, 15 wins by KO, 2 by sub. All finishes, like you said, come by the first round. Only a single victory by decision, right? Um, both losses are by KO. He has been knocked out, but he's a push forward heavy style. He loves throwing his hooks, and they carry heavy, heavy power behind it. On the other end, you got Ryan Hughes, 9-2, 6 wins by knockout. He's never been finished in his professional career, and now he's making his UFC debut. He will work the takedowns and has a good ground game, but like I said before, he does also love a good stand up striking battle sometimes. I will say he does look to be the higher IQ fighter in there. Um, and he will throw some kicks to keep a distance at times, from what I see. So my prediction, no surprise, give me Q's by second round knockout. And I just I feel the ground and pound, and Barbosa's gonna get gassed, brother. He's gonna get gassed, and if someone can work him in the ground game, Barbosa's dangerous. So I am gonna sprinkle the round one knockout. But I think Hughes is just
Brother,
the
you're living in the past. Last week happened. This is not gonna happen. This is not regular. -1,000 favorites do not lose that like that.
Hughes.
It already
Listen,
happened last week. It
listen.
cannot happen this week.
Hughes just is the smarter, better IQ fighter in there. All right, all right.
That
He
IQ is gonna do real good when he's sleeping in the
no,
first 30
he's
seconds. This
not
might
gonna
be a sub 1
no.
minute one.
He's not gonna get into no reckless exchanges with Barbosa. All right, he's gonna chase a
Doesn't need
takedown.
to.
He's gonna land some nasty ground and pound in there, and he's gonna find the finish. All right.
All right,
So
5 first round knockouts in a row. Another one, another one, another one. 35 seconds, 44 seconds, 59 seconds. Brother, this guy deletes people.
listen,
You
I
think
know, I,
Ryan Hughes is
listen.
gonna survive?
You know, I don't look at the odds before until I pick. And I truly am watching it, and I'm like, man, Ryan Hughes, I like. Barbosa's powerful, but we've seen multiple times, even just last week, you need more than power sometimes. All right, Mansour Abdul Malik was powerful too, and now look at his dumbass. All
This
right,
guy's a better striker than these guys. This
he's
guy's
not
actually
he's
very good.
not the best striker I've seen in the featherweight division. Okay. I just feel like you're riding on the hype and I get it. He only is one fight deep in the UFC. It's not like he's riding this 5-fight UFC win streak. He's just not. Okay. Ryan
Ryan
Hughes.
Hughes lost to Cameron Smotherman, bro. Of
Okay,
bantamweight.
but it was still very technical and high level. Okay. He still was able to play a smarter fight. All right, Ryan or Cameron Smotherman just so happened to outpoint him that night, and even then, that was fucking years ago. Okay, now Ryan Hughes is in his prime, 32 years old, and he's going to get this finish. I was like, I felt so good about this. Again, I said I'm a little scared because you know that I'm dangerous because the power, and then I'm like, cool, I got Ryan Hughes. I go look at the odds, and I was like, oh. Oh boy. It's hey,
Yeah.
I
Hey,
got it.
and again, I see where you're coming from with basically all your picks and shit, you know, because I actually did like Ryan Hughes, but brother, sometimes you gotta ride with the hype, my boy. You don't like striking? You don't like fighting? You don't like people dying in the fucking cage?
You know, this dude came from a street fight background. He used to do street fights and shit. He still hasn't been knocked out. If the bare knuckles ain't get him yet, these padded pillow fists ain't gonna get him either.
All right. Hey,
Mark
if you
me.
get that one, I'm a like what the fuck, bro? But
If I
I'm riding with
if
Barbosa.
I get it by round two knockout, I don't know what the odds are. If I get a round two knockout, I'm gonna go crazy.
We'll just change your name from Chocolate Taco to the Oracle. You know, like
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, bro. Yeah, no, that's it's gonna be solid. But nonetheless, I'm gonna be fucking biting my nails watching this fight because I have Ryan Hughes. It's gonna go on my record if it goes how a lot of people expect it to go. But you know, I stay with what I say before I see any odds, and this is what my eyes are telling me. But we'll see,
yep.
bro. We'll see.
Hey, I respect it, you know, because definitely better chance of this one happening than the ones last week. So,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's true.
but on to the next one.
On to the next one, brother. We got Chris Padilla Taco. You know what I'm saying?
What is it? What was it? Taquito,
Oh yeah, Taquito.
Taquito
Taquito.
into taco.
Yep. Taquito's also a fucking Spanish dish. So yeah, Taquito to taco. So yeah, bro, you got
We got
Chris
burrito
Taco
next. Don't
Padilla
worry.
coming in as a slight, very, very slight, basically a pick'em underdog,
Yeah,
plus 100. He'll probably close at a pick'em by the time the fight starts.
yeah.
Going against Nasrat. Do you know how to say his last name?
Akparas.
Hakparas. Nasrat Hakparas.
Just call him Nasrat.
Yeah, let's call him Nasrat, to be honest. Yeah. Nasrat, coming in as a minus 120. Chris Padilla, he's holding a record 17-6-1, 9 wins by knockout, 5 by sub. He is well versed, rather it be on the ground or standing up. He's 4-0-1 in the UFC. His last fight being the draw against Marquel Mendoza, which he's fighting later tonight. We'll break him down. Did I say his last name right?
Medeiros.
Medeiros. I said Mendoza. My dumbass. Markel Medeiros. But yeah, bro. Padilla, He has a very high guard, so he does block a lot of the shots coming up top, and he also lands very solid leg kicks. Right, he has a solid chin or solid clinch work. I'm sorry, solid clinch work. And he will mix in his takedowns as well. His forward pressure and his pace tire out a lot of his opponents. But on the other end, you got the experience. Nasserat 18-6 record, 10 of those coming by knockout, no wins by submission. Uh, and yeah, bro, he's loved a good stand and bang. He does have amazing takedown defense, so his opponents are kind of forced to strike with him. His pace and pressure are something amazing to watch. It really is very nice to watch. He is coming off a knockout loss, but it was against Quillen Salkeld. So, I can't fault him too much for that.
How he
Yeah,
looked against Quillen, that's how Ryan Cruz is gonna look against Marcio Barbosa.
no, it's fucking not.
Slimed out. You know when they gotta announce the guy and there's just one guy up there with the ref, because the
Yeah,
whole crowd
yeah.
slimed the fuck out. That's what's gonna happen. That happened to Nazareth last time. Man, that dude, he didn't just get knocked out by Quillen. He got slimed the fuck
Yeah,
out,
bro.
bro.
He literally yeah, bro. His heart stopped momentarily while he was in there after taking that impact. It was insane. It was crazy. But yeah, bro. Again, he loves a good stand and bang. Most of his targets, when he throws, come to the head. 75% of his strikes are aimed towards the head. So, or that land are hitting the head. So that's a very, very high clip towards the head. My prediction, uh, give me Chris Padilla by decision. Listen, brother, his name's Taco. I'm Chocolate Taco. He's half black, half Hispanic. I'm half black, half Hispanic. I gotta rock with my family, brother. This is my Ohana right here. Give me Padilla by decision. I would love a KO, and I'll sprinkle a little something on the KO, but both fighters are tough. Nasrat only gets KO'd by heavy punchers. And I don't think Padilla is the heaviest puncher. Padilla, I feel like, will roll and block most of Nasrat's shots due to his high guard, and I see him doing more damage with the clinch work in the Muay Thai. Nasrat does tend to struggle against pressure fighters because he isn't the one dictating the pace, and he doesn't struggle face that often because he also has a heavy pace. But Chris Padilla has a very, very heavy pace as well. It does feel like this is a coin toss fight, but I am gonna take Padilla winning more minutes in there.
Hey, going with the same thing. Chris Padilla by decision. I see the exact same thing. Nazareth is a good fighter. Like you said, it is kind of a pick him. He's going to be southpaw. He's got 2-inch reach disadvantage against Chris Padilla. But the main thing for Padilla, like you said, is that pressure. He's going to have more of the forward pressure. That's exactly what I put. I think that's his best attribute, actually, Chris Padilla.
Yeah,
He's well-rounded, kind of good at everything, not great at one thing, right? And yeah, I think he's just gonna grind it out. He's a grind it out type of fighter. Grindy type of
yeah.
fighter. Gritty. Uh, and yeah, I got the same thing. I got him by decision. I don't think he's gonna. I like you said, I could see a TKO. Like that's what I would say is a TKO. But yeah, Chris Padilla is for sure gonna be shooting a little bit. I don't know if he gets the takedown. Maybe after he puts a little beating on Nazareth, but like you said, Nazareth does have really good takedown defense, so I could see him stopping the takedown. But still, regardless if he gets the takedown or not, I still got Chris Padilla by decision. So.
Respect. I also, well, no, I really do like Chris Padilla's coach. I don't know if you heard him in the last fight that even the commentary mentioned it against Markel. And his coach just be yelling some outlandish shit, bro. Like they're striking and and he's all like, he said at one point because it's or it's Markel, and he's like, he's light skinned, push him, like
Bro,
as if him
that
being
shit's so
light skinned
funny,
is
bro.
just like supposed to mean he's like less of a striker or something. And it was
Right,
hilarious,
right,
bro.
right.
He was saying some crazy shit in the corner too. I can't even remember what all it was, but I remember I was like, oh, bro, his coach is fucking hilarious.
Is that always the case to them? Like, is this coach always doing that shit? I wonder.
I watched two of the fights when I was breaking it down, and in both fights he did do some outlandish screaming shit. So I would like
Oh,
to think
okay.
so.
Cause yeah, I must have just not heard it or something, but
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, I'll be looking out for that because that's just hilarious. If he's the, because I remember like he might be the one I'm thinking of that like his coach saying some outlandish shit. So, but that shit's just hilarious.
Yeah, bro, it's just fucking funny, bro. I fucking loved it. I love it. And you know what the fuck I don't love? This next fucking fight. So let's get it done and fucking over with, all right? We got Kennedy Nzechukwu versus Shamil Gaziev. All right. I hate, and you may feel differently. I fucking hate that we're going over this fight, and I hate that I have to pick a winner. I honestly hope they both get knocked the fuck out, and if that's on a parlay somewhere, you best believe I'm gonna put some shekel on that one right there. All right. But this is trash can versus recycle bin. Who do you got, and who you laying the house on?
I'm rocking with the trash can, not the recycle can. Hey,
Yeah,
rocking with Kennedy and Nzechukwu, the African Savage. Um, yeah, I got him by decision or a round two knockout. I would actually lean more towards the round two knockout just because he got two guys with decent power. This has potential to be a super boring fight, though.
yeah.
Um, could be extremely boring. I'm hoping they get a little active, get a little risky and
I'm
somebody
hoping
knocks
they do
someone
too.
else out.
Yeah.
Uh, Kennedy, obviously, coming up from light heavyweight a couple years back. Uh, I don't even know if it's good or bad. It's almost just the same. Uh, he does have a 5-inch reach advantage here. A little bit of a height advantage. I think that'll play into it. He's going to use his kicks. He's got all right striking. They both have decent striking, of course. Got a lot of knockouts. Um, Someone got to go down here. We got to get active in there. Uh, yeah, Shamil. He could definitely catch Kennedy. There's a world where he gets a knockout. One of them got to knock each other out, or it's gonna be boring as fuck. That's how I see this
Mm-hmm.
going.
Yep.
But yeah, I'm gonna rock with Kennedy. He's lost more for sure, but he's also won. Like he's fought in multiple divisions, and he's got a win over Carlos Ulberg, bro, and that is crazy.
Yeah.
And he didn't slam him out, but he got a nice little knockout on
He
Carlos. I
did get a
can't
nice
lie,
little knockout.
So I do like his striking a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I got him by round two knockout.
Respect, brother. Yeah, bro. Um, I will say for I guess both fighters, right? They both have fought very notable names. But Kennedy, yeah, he's coming. He does come out heavier in the first round than Shamil Gaziev, because yeah, it does. His power will carry till about, I'd say, halfway through the second round. He does struggle against the elite and even the mid tier competition. Thank God Shamil is neither of those. Yeah, bro. Yeah, Shamil, like I said, he has very notable, competition that he's faced. He is coming off back-to-back knockout losses against Brando Pericic and Waldo Cortez Acosta. Again, elite fighters. At least for the heavyweight division, they are. But yeah, he has a well-rounded game. He does mix in his wrestling when he needs to. He's just slow in the cage when I watch him. He waits to try to find the perfect punch. And I don't really like that. So yeah, I actually have Kennedy Nzechukwu by round one knockout. I said I'll probably sprinkle a round two knockout as well. But Gaziev is just too slow. His chin is finished. Yeah, he just drops. He you touch it, he drops. His lights go out after one punch, right? You just land that perfect button. Kennedy's a bum, but at least he pushes for a finish. And so
I'm gonna change
his
mine to round one too, cause yeah, the odds of it going to a second round are pretty low. So all right, I'm gonna
yeah.
go round one knockout as well. I did have round two, but yeah, you're right.
Okay, bet, yeah, bro. I just feel like his reach advantage is too large.
Yeah,
His takedown defense is too good for slow mo Gaziev. All right, so
yeah,
yeah, I see a smooth 1-2 down the pipe early, and Kennedy finds the finish.
yes sir.
So yeah, brother, that's what I got. That's what I got. Now let's get out this fucking fight. Fuck this piece of shit fight. Good God Almighty. Let's get into some fucking action here. All right. Yeah, now we're fucking talking. Now we got Jamal Emmers, pretty boy himself, coming in as a plus 310 underdog against Larian. Uh, I forgot how they say it, but we're just gonna call him the Gunslinger Douglas. All right, Gunslinger Douglas coming in at a minus 400. Jamal Emmers is a 22-8 professional record, 9 wins by knockout, 3 by sub, but he does fancy himself a kickboxer. He did wrestle in high school. He did wrestle for a year in college, but strictly to just perfect his craft for MMA because he's been wanting to get MMA since he was very young. He has very clean striking. He thrives when he dictates the pace of his fights, and he likes to use his long reach and range to pick his opponents with damaging shots. He struggles as someone pushes forward, starts landing close punches, puts him on his back foot, and so yeah, and we have seen him get KO twice. Most recently in 2024 against Nate Landwehr. And so yeah, bro. On the other end, we got Mr. Gunslinger Douglas, 14-5 professional record, riding a 6-fight win streak, all by knockouts. Hasn't been knocked out since 2023. Both times he's been finished, he came off a year plus layoff. So I do think ring rust was a little bit of a factor when I'm looking into it. He just seemed a little gun shy in those times. He wasn't reacting to punches well. He seems very confident though now. He holds a high guard to block any big shots from up top. He can struggle from teep kicks up the middle, but his pressure has eliminated that problem as of late. Every punch he throws carries heavy power behind it. Even his calf kicks are damaging. So, my prediction, give me Mr. Gunslinger to get it done, round 2 knockout. Douglas has shown his improvement, and he has a solid pace with damaging leg kicks and power in both hands. Jamal seems to have the weaker chin, and Douglas likes pushing a pace and throwing close shots, which is where Jamal struggles. So I'll probably sprinkle a KO for Emmers, just because we have seen Douglas get knocked out and he has that reach. But honestly, I see Douglas getting it done within the first 2 rounds.
Yeah, again, I have the same pick, Larian by round 2 TKO. I just feel like he's overall just better everywhere than Jamal Emmers. But like you said, Jamal Emmers, he is still dangerous, and so I'm definitely gonna sprinkle some on him because I could see that early knockout, like you're talking about. He does have a little bit of a reach advantage. He does have solid power. He does have decent wrestling too, and striking. I think he actually is a pretty solid fighter, Jamal Emmers.
Yeah, I think he
Um,
is too.
but I just think Douglas is just better everywhere. So yeah, same thing. I got round 2 knockout, but I'm definitely gonna sprinkle some on Emmers because yeah, you never know. He could be coming back upgraded and better and find that early knockout. He's got some
Yep.
power, so I wouldn't be surprised. But yeah, give me round 2 TKO for Larry and Douglas, the
Perfect.
gunslinger.
The gunslinger. I love his celebration. He has like the guns, he goes, and he actually flips them, puts them
That's
in the holster.
kind of like on some Tommy McMillan shit.
Yeah. Kind of on some Tommy McMillan. Like, yeah, bro, it is fire. So yeah, I really like him. I really like this spot for him. And from there we go into our first fight of the main event. Um, I can't. This dude's picture just is killing me.
Forgot about the picture.
I forgot about the fucking picture, bro.
There's a
Yeah, bro.
reason they didn't put it on the UFC website. We're not gonna upload it. We don't let him go on a 10-fight win streak and then we'll upload it.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, bro. Again, we have a tie with the biggest favorite of the card. We got Anthony Went coming in as a minus 1,000 versus Terrence Chapman, the answer, coming in as a heavy plus 650. Terrence, yeah, bro. Terrence have 5-1 record. 4 of those wins coming by knockout. His only loss was a decision back in April of this year. He's fought 3 times this year. This time will be his 3rd time. He's been way too active. Yeah, he just fought a month ago. So he fought in April. He fought a month ago. in July. Now he's turning quickly around to make his UFC debut. He's shown to start off slow and look for the perfect shot at times, but he has a good leg kick that crippled his last opponent. So I had to hint that in. Now on the other end, we got Anthony Went, 7-0, 5 wins by knockout, 1 by sub. His last 3 fights all ended under 1 minute. He was signed with the New York Jets as a linebacker at some point in his life, and now he's an MMA fighter. He just fought 11 days ago. Well, by the time this fight happens on Saturday, it'll be 11 days. And he had a highlight reel knockout in the Contender Series. He'll go for takedowns as well to give different looks, and he'll land nasty ground and pound. Yeah, brother, my prediction. Give me Terrence Chapman. No, I'm just playing. give me Anthony Wynn, round 1 knockout. Sprinkle round 2 as well. When you see dogs like this, I'll probably sprinkle round 1 knockout on Terrence as well, just because. I mean, Anthony's coming off a quick turnaround. But yeah, I really feel strongly about Anthony Wynn though. Yeah, I don't know if it's because I have PTSD from last week or what, or because it's a heavyweight fight, but I gotta sprinkle something on Chapman. I see the path clearly of how Went wins this, but I just can't shake a feeling that he might get caught and get hurt. So I'll probably lay this one off most of my parlays, but yeah, give me Anthony Wynn round 1 knockout.
Okay. That's a little, I mean, yeah, you never know, especially in heavyweight, so I'm not mad at it again, especially, like you said, a little bit of PTSD from last week, so we gotta always keep in mind that anything's fucking possible. But, yeah, of course I have the same pick. Again, round 1 knockout for Anthony Went. I mean, this dude, again, he's a demon, you know? This is one that we should absolutely put a bet on this ending in the first 60 seconds. He has 1, 2, 3, 4 fights that ended in less than a minute. That's crazy,
That is crazy.
in only 7 fights. And so,
Yeah, and his last 3
but yeah,
were
like you
under a
said,
minute. So yeah, bro.
right, yeah. So that's 3 in a row. That's fucking crazy. Obviously, just fought. Um, do you think that he cuts weight?
I don't think so. I think he weighed in when he weighed in it was at like 235, 236. So I don't think so.
Okay, okay. Cause yeah, I was like, that could be crazy. But yeah, I mean, he didn't even get touched, so he's good,
Yeah,
But, Terrence Chapman, bro, if he comes in and fucks this shit up, it's gonna be so funny, bro. I'm not gonna
it's
lie.
gonna be hilarious.
Uh, but yeah, so yeah, I'll definitely sprinkle a little bit on him for knockout, cause yeah, like I think it is that PTSD kicking in. But by all means, Anthony Wentz should win by first round knockout
Yep.
on
Yep.
paper. So.
On paper. On paper. Yeah, brother. We move on. We got a flyweight bout. You got Carly Judice, Crispy Judice coming in as a pretty sizable favorite, minus 550. Coming against Julissa Chavez as a plus 400. Yeah, brother, we got 2 girls that love them a good stand and bang. Judice looking to get back, doing what she does best and knocking women unconscious. Chavez looking to continue her win streak, and this time not making it so competitive, and stop this split decision streak she got going on right now. Will Chavez stock rise with a big upset against Judice, or will Judice take that away from Chavez?
Uh, yeah, to be honest, I think she is gonna take that O. I got Carly Crispy Judice, second round knockout.
Okay.
I like her striking. She's obviously that's her path to victory is gonna be the striking. Um, Chavez, this is gonna be her first big test. Her first real test, I would say. Uh, hey, as long as Carly just stays locked, doesn't do some stupid shit, I think
Mm-hmm.
she just started grappling with Juliana Miller in her last one, which
Yeah.
did not help her case, and she was a big favorite. You remember that's when we were really like fucking with Juliana Miller, getting fired
Yeah.
up at the odds and
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
And so, Yeah, I mean, I still like Carla Judice though, Judice or however the fuck you say it. Um, yeah, I got her by second round knockout. So hopefully
Respect.
that's what happens. I like her striking. It's really her striking. She's also southpaw. Yeah, first real test for Chavez. Chavez can definitely put her name on the map. This is the chance to do it. But yeah, give me
Yeah.
Carly Judice by second round knockout.
Respect. I'm very similar, brother. I'm very similar. Yeah, bro. You got Call of Duties. Again, I mentioned both her losses. Uh, or yeah, both her losses coming by split decision. But currently she's fighting. She's riding a 3-fight win streak. She does have very good hips, so her takedown defense is really good. Even when she gets taken down, she gets right back up. She has a great pace that can last for 3 rounds. She has solid kick, knees up the middle, right, fast straight punches. She'll even throw just to catch the opponent's hand, which I really like. She'll throw to she does a thing where she like throws just to catch the opponent's hand and like throw it down and then come in with
Yeah,
the
yeah.
heavy, and she did that a
I
lot.
love when people do that shit.
I
Like
fucking love
that
it,
shit.
bro. Yeah, and Charlie Judy's does it a lot, so I really, really do like it. We do have undefeated Chavez. Coming off 2 back-to-back split decision victories. She does have a purple belt in BJJ. Has a Muay Thai background, and she is very tough due to the Muay Thai background. Taking that Muay Thai striking, taking those punches like that. So she is very tough. I believe she is the heavier puncher in here tonight or on Saturday night. But she does throw with a lot of looping, powerful shots. She does good at range with her head movement, but you can time her coming in on her shots. Her clinch work is good because of the Muay Thai I said, but she just doesn't rely on it as much as she should. And so, yeah, my prediction, I got Carla Judice by KO. I actually didn't have a round for this one. But yeah, I feel like it just depends on the toughness of Chavez. But I do believe Chavez gets hit way too much and she wears the damage. Chavez is the heavier puncher, but Judice is the faster puncher with the higher volume. Her ability to mix up the targets, use her knees and kicks it's going to be an issue for Chavez. She'll find the button, although I can't tell you which round. So maybe sprinkle a decision, but I do doubt it though. I put on here, I do doubt it. So I do have a KO. I just couldn't pick a round.
All right, respect it.
And we move
Moving
on,
on.
brother. When we move on, we got Markel Medeiros coming in as an underdog plus 230 in the lightweight bout. Which I don't know why my dumbass thought Mason Jones was a fucking welterweight, and then I was like, he's built very good for this weight class. He just has a broad size to him. But
Yeah.
I was like, has he gone down? I look it up. They're like, no, he's never fought. And I was like, oh, okay, that's crazy. Because I think he fought. I don't remember. It was someone. I was just confused. But anyway, bro, yeah, we got Mason Jones. I love the nickname, the Dragon. He's coming from Wales, has the dragon flag. Yeah, coming in as a pretty decent favorite, a minus 280. Markel. Oh, I appreciate you, Jay. Markel 11-1-1 with 6 wins by knockout. His only loss was his third professional fight ever. He has clean, crispy striking. He moves his head off the center line well, rolls with a lot of the punches, so he doesn't wear much damage. And he does his best work in close corners with short hooks and nasty elbows. But you got Mason Jones. This dude lives by that death before dishonor motto. 18-2 record. His 2 losses was by Ludwig Klein and Mike Davis. But that was back. He got you back like I don't know. I think it was 2021 or some shit when he was in the UFC or
Yep.
maybe
21,
and
22.
yeah, 21-22. And then he got cut. Now he's coming back. He's currently riding a 7-fight win streak. He just doesn't know how to take a back step. He just doesn't. Sir, what's good, Jay? What you need? What's up, Jay?
Is that on the Twitch chat? Cause yeah, I guess I can't see it now.
Oh, you can't see it?
No. See if you can like reshare. I still have.
Oh, yeah, I had to enable it. What the fuck? I thought I enabled
Oh
it.
shit! I just left it. Try to do it again.
No, you didn't just leave it.
Yeah, I went to click on it and it like was I just clicked on.
All right, there. If she says something,
Okay.
you'll see it. But
All right.
anyway, yeah, bro. Mason Jones, solid punches, and he has solid pressure. But he has been rocked. He has been dropped. I have to note that. And he does wear damage because his offense is his defense. Um, yeah, I do want to say I do think it's disrespectful how spread out the odds are for this one. I think that they should be a little bit closer. Um, yeah, brother. This fight, as I'm breaking it down, and I'm gonna be honest, this fight was the toughest fight I feel that I've had to pick since doing this podcast. I don't know why. I just had such a hard time picking who I thought was gonna win. Uh, but I'm gonna lean towards Markel. I do think it's a coin toss. Truly. But I have Markel winning by decision. Mason Jones is a warrior, and it's not someone that that you can just easily put out. But I believe Markel. He'll just have the cleaner striking. He'll roll off most of those punches, and Jones just wears damage almost every single fight. So yeah, bro. I just feel like he wears every single fight, and I just feel like Markel will just split him open at some point, and even drop him at some point. Yeah, Markel just came off a draw against an opponent that has all gas, no brakes, right? Padilla. So he just, yeah, he'll just come in faster off this, right, off the bell. That's what I believe. I think he'll come in faster. I think he just had an opponent that just pushes forward heavy, similar to Mason Jones. Um, and yeah, bro, I think winning rounds off the damage, Mason Jones will show it. I got to sprinkle a decision for Jones because I don't think he finishes Markel, but I can see a world again. I'm super conflicted about this. I have a decision for Markel. I have to sprinkle one for Jones. Yeah, I'm just not confident in this pick at all. But yeah, bro, may the best man win.
I respect it. Uh, this is my lock. We go on Mason Jones, so you get the same benefit that I do, where it's a
Yep.
win-win for you.
Yep.
So good for you. Yeah, I mean Mason Jones got a fucking 5-inch reach advantage in lightweight. That's a lot. I think he's just more of a dog. But like you said, I actually put the same thing. I did put that Medeiros, his striking is cleaner and better. I actually put that he does have cleaner and better striking because it's true. But
Mm-hmm.
Mason Mason Jones is a dog, and he's gonna turn it into a dog fight. He's
Yep.
willing to step into the fire. He's willing to get hit to let his land. Like you said, he wears a lot of damage. That's why we love the boy.
Yeah, bro. I really
He's
do love
fun.
him. He's so
And
fun.
so I see where you're coming from for sure. But yeah, I just think Mason's gonna get in there and do what he normally does. He's gonna step into the fire. He's going to get hit. It may not look pretty the whole time. That's not the point. He's gonna make it look ugly, like I said about one of the fights earlier. And yeah, see the same going the same way. Markel Medeiros is the better striker. I think Mason Jones is gonna have that pressure, and I think he's gonna take it to him. So I do have Mason Jones by decision, but I'm definitely also gonna sprinkle some on a knockout for Mason Jones. I think that he could just wear down Markel Medeiros, and maybe we get him in the second and third round. Probably some
Yeah.
TKO.
Respect.
So,
Respect. Also,
um,
Jay, real quick,
yeah,
say something in the chat so I know that Jiggy can see it as well. Just say anything. But yeah, brother, I respect it. I really do. Again, this one was extremely fucking hard for me.
yeah, I
I
do
went
think the
out.
odds are
Yeah,
crazier than they like. These are
yeah.
crazy
Like
odds
again,
here.
I was leaning towards Markel, and I tried giving me more of a reason to go for Markel. So I went all the way back and watched fucking Mason Jones versus Ludwig Klein, and I'm just like, no, bro. Like that's just it's like I'm so conflicted. So yeah, I do think the odds are a little crazy, but nonetheless, I'll take the underdog on this one. Fuck it, we ball, and if I lose, Hey,
I think
maybe
he's a
you.
good underdog. I'm kind of surprised that he's the underdog too. You know,
Me
like
too. Like when I was watching it again, I don't look at the odds. I was thinking that Markel would be the favorite, but I thought it would be more so
right,
of a pick 'em, right?
right,
And then,
right, right.
yeah, and then I look and I'm like minus 280 for Mason Jones. I was like, I guess. I guess again, I respect and love Mason Jones. I love his fighting style. I don't think it's something that will make him champ one day, but it's something that every time Mason Jones fights, I'm excited. I'm fucking excited. So,
Exactly.
yeah,
Exactly.
brother. So yeah, brother, we move on. We move on. Uh, yeah, to our featured fight of the night. We have that's what they call the third to last fight, right? It is
Yeah,
featured
yeah,
fight. Yeah,
yeah.
right. Okay, I don't know why I was second guessing it. Featured fight of the night, brother. We got RDR coming in as a minus 400, moving up to light heavyweight versus Roman Dolidze coming at a plus 310. Yeah, bro. Both fighters coming off back to back losses against notable contenders. Um, RDR has shown to have quit in him, and he struggles on his feet. Delize has shown to struggle against elite grapplers, but has experience on his side. Will the stand-up game of Delize prove to be more effective, or will RDR do what he does best and smother another opponent on the ground?
That's funny that you use that word too, because that's what I put. I think RDR is going to smother Delize. Um, I think Delize's gas tank is, even though we've seen the quit in RDR, he was making that
Mm-hmm.
weight cut. We're at light heavyweight now. Um, Same thing with Roman Delize coming from middleweight going into light heavyweight. So it's basically just a middleweight fight. These two just don't want to go weight.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm just not a fan of Delize's game, bro. Like it's crazy some of the wins that he has over certain guys, like Kevin Holland, even a Marvin Vettori. Um, but yeah, and I guess wait, did he fight Anthony Smith at light heavyweight? Surely, right?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe he's fought light heavyweight before.
Yes, he's fought light heavyweight.
Okay.
He lost two in light heavyweight, if I'm not mistaken, and then he went down to middleweight, and now he's back up at light heavyweight.
Okay. So, also I think he's more of a middleweight fighter. I mean, 6'2". Uh, RDR, his striking's not horrible. He definitely struggles with it, but it's not the worst. He's definitely his path to victory is gonna be the grappling. Um, but if they get in the clinch, he probably gonna have some solid knees. Decent elbows. But yeah, our path to victory is definitely gonna be to smother Roman Dolidze. I'm not a fan of Roman, and I think he's on his way out. Both these guys don't look great as of lately. Yeah, I'm not incredibly confident in it. I think the odds are a little crazy on this one too. Just seeing how RDR went out uh in his last two, and yeah, especially that Brendan Allen one. That's the one that really was like, what the fuck? But he's got the win over Bo Nickel. He's got the win over Robert Whitaker. He's got the win over Gerald Meerschaert. Okay, and so
Yeah,
we do these things.
we do these. We do these. There was something else I was about to say, and I can't remember what it was, but I want to say it was something to do with RDR. But yeah, brother. Yeah, I'm.
I
Oh,
got
that's what it was.
RDR by decision. I think I said round three TKO earlier. That's what I have down. But I'm looking now. Roman has not lost a TKO. He's lost a
Yep.
sub once. I think he'll lose a decision. I think it's gonna be a smother fest, and yeah,
Okay,
I
I
don't
can
think
respect
RDR
that.
gonna finish him.
I can respect that, bro. Yeah. Yeah, brother. I mean, I'm somewhat in a similar path than you. RDR, he started judo at 5 years old. He's been, tossing motherfuckers since he was a toddler, right? Got that black belt in BJJ, 21-4 record. He is coming off back to back losses, but it was against Cal Brahalio and Brandon Allen. He does have 5 wins by knockout. He has 13 wins by submission. He will use his size and heavy focus on his takedown threat. His judo background makes him really good with his throws. We have seen him quit. I gotta mention it again because that was just horrible how he quit on the stool
Yeah,
like that against Brendan Allen. So I mean, if you can survive the ground game and get back up, yeah, brother, you can do something. So Yeah, then you got Roman Dolidze, 15-5 record, 8 wins by knockout, 3 by sub, and he has also fought very notable names in the middleweight division. He's fought CLD, he's fought Fluffy Hernandez, Marvin Vettori, Kevin Holland, Jack Hermanson. He's been in the UFC for quite some time. He has a decent striking game. He will mix up the targets well and has good elbows, but he has horrible, horrible takedown defense. Almost looks like he doesn't even try to fight it sometimes and just lays on his fucking back. It's god awful. I think when I was looking on the UFC website, he has like a 23% takedown defense. That is disgusting. So give me RDR. I got him by round two sub. I honestly could see a round one sub as well. But regardless, I'm not trusting Delise against a grappler ever, ever. It just makes me. It does make me sick to side with RDR after his last two performances. But this fight, I feel like is tailor made for him.
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised by a submission for sure, but I don't know. I got RDR by decision, but yeah, I'll
I
sprinkle some on
respect that.
submission for sure. I
I
mean, he
respect.
is that is his forte, like his grappling is high level jujitsu, but his high level jujitsu, I don't think his takedowns are all right, and like he's got he's solid, but I don't think he's at that elite level. But yeah, I mean, regardless, I still got RDR, same thing. I got him by decision, you got him by submission. I'll definitely sprinkle some on submission.
I like it. I like it. And what brings us to our co-main event of the fucking evening, brother. We got the polar bear, Sergey Spivak, coming in as a very slight underdog, plus 125 in the heavyweight division, versus Vitor Petrino, minus 150 favorite. Spivak, he does come from a judo and sambo background. He also does have a black belt in BJJ. 18-6 professional record, right? 7 wins by knockout, 8 by sub. He has great takedowns because of his judo throws, and he has the highest takedown accuracy in the heavyweight division currently. He's shown great striking in his last fight with this who was it, Delize, against Delize, because he had that stiff jab, but he is very flat-footed though. He does take shots, so he needs to mix in the takedown more, just to give his opponents more looks. On the other end, we got Vitor Petrino, BJJ black belt as well. Has a professional record of 14-2, 8 wins by knockout, 2 by sub. Since he's moved up to heavyweight in 2025, he's 3-0, and he has two of those wins were coming by stoppage. He's shown since he's moved up to heavyweight that his chin is more durable. We did see him get rocked in the fight with Asplin, but he did recover well. He does have great hips and good balance for his takedown defense, and he does have cannons in his hand with the power that will sustain through 3 rounds. But if you do push a heavy pace on him early, he will gas out, and the volume will slow down on the feet significantly. My prediction: give me Vitor Petrino round two knockout. This one can be competitive looking at how Spivak fought in his last fight, but I feel that Petrino will eliminate a lot of Spivak's takedown threat, and Petrino, just coming from the light heavyweight division, he'll be the faster fighter on the feet with his strikes. We have seen Spivak slept, and even in his last fight against Delije, he got rocked, although he won. But he did get rocked and wobbled. I believe Petrino finds the button, and gets him out of there within 2. So I also will sprinkle around 1 KO. I want to sprinkle decision. I don't know if I will. Maybe I'll find it within myself to do it, just because I know Speedbot can play safe if he needs to. But I think round 1, round 2 KO. I'm going to lean towards round 2 KO for Petrino.
Okay, okay, I respect it. I like it. He definitely has solid power. Obviously coming from light heavyweight, definitely gonna be the fastest man, especially against the polar bear.
Yep.
But I'm actually going with Sergey Spivak on this one. I'm going with round two submission. He's a true heavyweight. I think he is like he's been around for a long time. He's definitely lost a good amount, but he's been in the UFC for a fucking minute. You know, he's all his losses are in the UFC. Um, I think he's fought higher level opponents than Vitor Petrino. I mean, without a doubt, you know, Vitor Petrino, we got submitted by Anthony Smith. I don't like that. That's in 2024.
Yeah.
That's in the tail end of the Lionheart, you know, and
Yeah.
so I really don't like that. Um, like you said, Sergey, he's got the win over Ante Delija. You know, that's Tom Aspinall's main training partner. You know,
Yeah.
so that's
I
solid.
mean,
I don't believe in Delija like crazy though. I'm not gonna put a ton of weight on that, but he is decent.
yeah,
Uh,
I mean, I feel like he's like more so the gatekeeper of the heavyweight division, you know.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah, you know,
yeah.
and he really, and I put on there, I just didn't mention it, but he's fought all manners of competition, and as of late, really the only the worthy have really passed the test. You know what I'm saying? You know, you
Yes,
look at who he's
yeah,
lost as of recently, and it really has been the creme de la crop in the current heavyweight division. So this is really a good test
right.
for Vitor Petrino.
Yep.
Yeah, brother. I think Vitor Petrino is. I don't think he's ranked. I don't think he's ranked, but I think Spivak is ranked 6, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, or
Let me look
maybe.
on the yeah number 6 versus unranked. That is correct.
Yep, number 6 versus unranked. So he is taking this
Which is
test for this
crazy, and
gatekeeper.
yeah, Petrino is the favorite. You know that again. I feel like I mean, this is close enough to a pick 'em. You know,
Mm-hmm.
um,
Mm-hmm. It's close enough.
I, I feel like it should be just with the context of Petrino coming from light heavyweight. His losses don't look too good, uh, and his wins also don't look too good. The one over Steven Aspinall, I think, is the best looking win. It's most recent, but I think he also got dropped like 3 times in that fight.
He
You
did
know,
get dropped. I was saying, like, he
um,
did recover well. He didn't just get put out, but he did get dropped.
yeah,
He for sure did get
yeah.
dropped.
And like you said, Spivak, he does have that real heavyweight power. Again, this is heavyweight, you know. So every guy's gonna have that heavyweight power, that bare minimum heavyweight power, you know. And so pretty much anybody can get caught in this division. But he's also 8-0 by submission. You know, he's still got the good grappling, which is why I do have him by submission. He's toward Pacino. He lost once by submission, lost once by knockout, hasn't lost by decision. I could see it going to a decision. If it does, I would probably lean towards Pacino, you know. So yeah, I know you got him getting Polar Bear out of there early. I got the opposite. We'll see. We'll
We'll
see.
see. I'm with it, brother. I'm with
I'm
it.
giving the heavyweight respect. You know, I'm giving the veteran his respect. Yeah,
Yes, sir.
rocking with him.
Yes, sir. Let's take it into the main event of the evening. We got a middleweight bout. We got again
Man, I'm
another.
curious on this one.
We got very close odds. We got minus 165 for Fluffy Hernandez. We got plus 140 odds for RoboCop. Yeah, brother. This is a power versus cardio. We have number 6 versus number 11, right? We have Anthony Hernandez looking to get back to his game plan of imposing his takedown threat, taking his opponents into deep water. And across from him, we have RoboCop looking to add to his 3-fight win streak, put himself one step closer to the top 5 in the division. Last time RoboCop was put in the spotlight of a main event, he got knocked out by Jared Cannonier, but hasn't lost since then. So you think RoboCop gets his hand raised this time and cements himself amongst the elite in the middleweight division, or does Anthony Hernandez prove he's still very much a threat in the division with an impressive victory over a dangerous opponent?
Man, this one is crazy.
This one's
Um,
crazy.
I'm excited for this one. This one I really like. In my opinion, it could really go either way. You know, we're gonna see one of two things. We're gonna see an early stoppage by RoboCop, or we're gonna see Fluffy wrestle fuck him for a while. Maybe get a finish. You know,
Yeah.
probably a submission if he did. Maybe a TKO. We know his style. Um, or grind out decision. Fluffy got multiple paths to victory. RoboCop mainly has one path to victory. You know,
Mm-hmm.
this one was super hard to decide for me. In my opinion, this is one of the harder ones as of lately. And it sucks because I really like both guys. You know, been on this RoboCop train for a little bit. Even when he lost to Jared Cannonier, I still really like RoboCop style. You know, obviously the
Mm-hmm.
stand up. I think he's patient, got a lot of power. 6'3", big for the weight class. Um, I really like RoboCop as a fighter. Fluffy, he's one of the few grapplers that I really fucking like because his grappling
Mm-hmm.
style is so fun to watch, and he don't fuck around. He gets busy.
Yep.
Uh, my pick, I'm gonna go with RoboCop by round one knockout. Riding with the dog.
Ah,
My
shit.
guy.
Coming in hot.
Yeah. Look, RoboCop, he's got that power. I think he's disciplined now. This is a very risky pick in my opinion because Fluffy could easily just dominate him with the grappling. And so, hindsight, I'll be like, oh, in hindsight, of course, you know. And but I could even see it beforehand. You know, Fluffy's so dangerous on the ground. He's definitely going to be shooting. This is his style. Um, but yeah, RoboCop. I'm hoping we can get back up. We'll see. He hasn't fought anybody like this, you know? Like
Mm-hmm.
a lot of his matchups have been strikers. You know, most of his matchups have been
Yep.
strikers, and he's even lost some. And so it's risky, but he hasn't fought a grappler like Fluffy, you know? So it's definitely risky, but Fluffy, he's Fluffy, bro. We have to
Yep.
target that body. That's gonna be our path to victory. If we can fuck that body up, we'll get him out of there early. Um, Also, just if we can land up top. I mean, RoboCop does have that one punch knockout power. You know, if we can get that clean shot, I think we can. We could, you know, uh, turn his lights out. You know, I think we could knock out Fluffy. And
Yep.
so Fluffy's fucking good though, and so this one's really up in the air. A lot of people are gonna ride with Fluffy and really ride for it, but man, I want to see RoboCop succeed. I love that he got his get back against Bruno Ferrer. You seen that power? It's nice, bro. I love that power, you know.
Because I was
And he's
rocking with
just a solid
RoboCop.
striker.
I did not think he was gonna get it done that first round there. He really showed something impressive right there. Like I
You
was like,
know,
oh,
he
he's
really
really
did, bro.
evolved. He's really
He's
like,
also a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and an IBJJF world champion. So
yeah, yeah.
it's not like his ground game isn't there, but we haven't seen it, especially against someone like Fluffy. And so you're talking about some really high level shit. Um, yeah, if RoboCop gets him out of there, it's not gonna look like how Sean Strickland did it. It's gonna be different. It's gonna
Yeah.
be a quick finish, I imagine. And yeah, I think we gotta expose that body. You know, we've seen it multiple times now with Fluffy. That body shot is his weakness. That's his kryptonite. We gotta attack it. We have to.
Yeah.
But hey, Fluffy, you know, I know he went to train with Strickland since he lost to Strickland. So I think I love that mindset. You know, I am
Mm-hmm.
actually a fan of Fluffy, and you know too. Like I think me and you both were rocking with Fluffy against Strickland,
Mm-hmm.
and you know I'm a fan of Strickland, and I
Yeah.
think I was rocking with Fluffy on that one.
Yeah, brother.
So definitely respect to Fluffy, but yeah, if we can find that body, I think it's over.
Yeah.
So yeah, give me round one knockout for RoboCop. If it's
Respect.
not round one knockout, bet the house on Fluffy after that.
Yeah, brother. Yeah.
Unless it's looking like a tough round, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, bro. You have yeah. I mean, bro, we got you have Fluffy, 15-3, coming off his first loss since 2020. You know, he was on an 8 fight win streak before that. You know, he has the most takedowns in the middleweight division. In my opinion, he has the best cardio in the middleweight division as well. And he will drown his opponents and tire them out with a non-stop pace. You know, he doesn't care about position on the ground because he'll just let his opponents get right back up just to take them right back down. You know, he has that Mexican spirit, but he has been exposed, like you talked about in the past, like his last fight against Sean Strickland with that body. He does not take body shots well at all. On the other end, we got RoboCop. He did start training Capybara at age 5 under his pop. His dad was like a Capybara master, and he started training him at 5 years old, which is crazy.
Capybara? Isn't
Yeah.
that little thing that looks like a fucking beaver?
Uh, oh, I think those that's also called a capybara. Yeah, but it's like I don't know if you ever seen what's that? It's called.
They training them to like sit and shit or what? Training capybaras?
There's this movie. It's with Will Ferrell and Kevin Hart, and I can't remember what it's called. The basically Will Ferrell like hires Kevin Hart like to train him because he thinks he's about to go to prison for like some shit, and he's like this rich white dude, and he thinks like Kevin Hart because he's black, he's like, you know, a thug, and so he's rich. So like Kevin Hart's like, I can just like act like I'm a thug and get him ready for prison because he's gonna pay me all this fucking money. And so at one point Kevin Hart's like, "Do you have any like fighting background or something?" And he's like, "Yeah, bro, I got capybara." And he's like, "What is that?" And he shows him, and it's like it's just this funny dance or whatever. But yeah, bro. But yeah, bro. RoboCop started training BJJ at age 8, and eventually earned his black belt and became an 8-time Brazilian national champion. Right, very very decorated on his BJJ. Although he is amazing on the ground, he really has fallen in love with his stand up and the power his punches carry. Every shot he lands has a sting behind it. Every single shot. He hasn't had to struggle with much grapplers because most people don't want to grapple with him and his submission threat. So
Well, also, I think they're not really grapplers. You know,
I
he's
don't
had
think
a
they're
lot of
really
struggles.
grapplers either. But even like Kapilov took him down twice, and he was like willingly like accepting, like, yeah, bro, let's go to the ground. And instantly he tried tying something up with Kapilov, and Kapilov instantly was like, yeah, fuck that shit, let's just stand back up. Even though he was just getting pieced up on the fucking feet. So yeah,
With that,
brother.
I will say, like we've been on this shit. Jiu-jitsu was once like like a probably the best base for MMA for a minute, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But these days, and for a long time now, it's not, you know. And so that's the
Yeah.
only thing I got against Jiu-Jitsu is I would much prefer the wrestling background or the sambo background with some Jiu-Jitsu, you know.
Yeah.
Um, yeah. Continue.
No, you're good, brother. Yeah, bro. For my prediction, I'm gonna take Fluffy Hernandez by decision. I got yeah, I'll be sprinkling also. Sometimes they have these odds round 3 through 5. I don't want to just
Yep.
sprinkle a whole bunch on the rounds, but you know, if they have a 3 through 5 or 4 through 5, I'll probably sprinkle something there for the finish for Fluffy. I am a little worried about the power coming his way, but Hernandez struggled to take down Strickland. You know, but Strickland has that elite takedown defense and impeccable
Thank you.
striking defense, right? In offense. RoboCop has great offense with his power, but he has been taken down very easily against Kopylov again because he was kind of inviting, and Kopylov said, "Fuck that bullshit. I'm standing up because you're way too decorated for me." So
Oh, he
yeah,
really is champion. He really is
oh,
Brazilian
yeah,
Jiu-Jitsu
yeah.
champion.
Oh, he really is 8 times. This was it. Yeah, it's like he felt the aura, like RoboCop went to the ground, and it's like he felt this lion's jaw like try to consume him, and he's like, "Nah, never mind, man. Let's." And he's like getting
So it's
smacked up.
true.
So it is true. The legends are true. Just the sweat like drips down his head. You know, he starts shaking. Like, yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, RoboCop has great offense with his power. You know, most fighters just don't want to go to the ground with him. But Fluffy, he likes throwing himself in the fire. That's his thing. And he survived and won against other BJJ black belts like Brandon Allen, and he's beat him twice. You know, his pace will just, I feel like, be too much, and it'll wear on this big, muscular motherfucker like Robocop. Probably sprinkle a round 2 and a round 3 KO. But yeah, bro, give me Fluffy for the dub.
Yeah. Okay. And I like it, you know, because if it does, that's why I say Anthony Fluffy Hernandez. He got multiple paths to victory. You know, he could. There's a world where he gets a sub. I'm not saying he does. I wouldn't count on it, but there's a world. You know.
There's the world. Yep,
Um,
100%.
I would see the TKO, the ground and pound TKO. That's what I could see, just because, like you said, he's he's the type of guy that drowns people. You know, and I love it. You know, I really do. But yeah, I am on that RoboCop train right now. I really fucking hope that he pulls it off. And yeah, I like RoboCop, bro. But he's lost. You know, he's lost some decisions. He's lost some knockouts. He ain't seen someone like this. And I am curious how good his jujitsu is as well. You
I
know,
am too, and
like
I think this is like finally gonna be the fight where it puts it to the test, right? Like it's like,
like if he subs Fluffy, that's where we're not giving him his respect now. But in hindsight, we could be like, dude, he's 8-time fucking
yep,
champion, brother. You know?
Yeah, very much so, bro. Yeah, he could I could definitely see him going in there fucking subbing Fluffy, bro. That shit would be insane. But
But yeah, I am very curious about that. Also, a thing to note is Gregory Rodriguez. I was just thinking of this in my head. When you watch him, his stance, his
mhm.
stance is open to takedowns, you know?
Yeah,
So,
but again, that's why like I'm looking because I'm looking and like you said, a lot of his opponents they don't do the takedown thing, right? So like I'm looking at a lot of them because I'm looking right. I'm like who's gotten takedowns, and the only one I really see was Kopylov, and he got 2 takedowns. Before that, there'd be like I think it was like Jared Cannonier or someone like tried for 3 takedowns, he only got one, right? And so like they're not really pushing for those takedowns like we know Fluffy is. But again, that's why Fluffy has the most takedowns in this weight class because he's just yeah, brother,
he's
he's
the
built
Marab of
different.
this weight class.
He legitimately is the Morab of this weight class. So
And RoboCop being a jiu-jitsu guy and Fluffy more of a wrestler. That's why I say, like, it's crazy. Like, this is why you can't just look at the stats because this 9 subs by Fluffy is kind of, what do you call it? Like, I don't know what to kind of, it's kind of like a distraction or whatever because, like, when you watch his style, he beats people up, bro. He drowns them,
mm-hmm.
and uh, like I know, like you think of his chokes and stuff. He got them brutal chokes. He got them nasty chokes. I love it. You know that one highlight one where he fucking dragging the dude
Oh
backwards and
yeah,
shit.
bro. And I think that
What
was
was
Roman
that?
Delize.
Yeah, I think it was. Yeah, yeah. That's right. Roman deletes that little bitch. But that
Yeah,
shit,
bro. He did
um,
him so filthy, bro. That shit was
he also
hilarious.
got Roman Kopylov, with the submission. So, um, yeah, his chokes are nice. He's violent in there. I love it. But yeah, I won't be surprised if Fluffy wins. He is the favorite, I think, for a good reason. But yeah, I'm riding with
Yeah. But
RoboCop.
again, and even then, it's a very slight favorite, right? Like I could
Yeah,
definitely see
yeah,
a world where, yeah, bro, RoboCop really kind of comes in and yeah, bro, he really puts his name again. And I think he is also the favorite because again, RoboCop's number 11 coming up against Fluffy, number 6.
true.
He is the
Yeah,
higher ranked. Yes, Fluffy just lost, but against fucking Sean Strickland that just fought for the belt. So it's just like I
and
don't
he
think
went to go
he's
train with him.
yeah, and he went to go train with him. So sorry,
Hey,
hold on,
so
let
how
me
many
finish.
is that we have against each other? Do you have it in front of you?
Let me see, bro. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of them. I think that's
Five.
a new record.
Okay.
I think that's a new record. And it's crazy because I'm looking, yeah, bro. We have the co main and the main event different. Both of our locks are different. And then we have, what was the other one? Uh, oh, the Ryan,
Oh, the co-main. Oh, well,
no,
you said main and co-main, right?
main and co-main, both of our locks, and then we have the Ryan Q's versus Barbosa.
Okay.
So yeah, bro, that's 5. Holy shit, bro.
Okay. Oh my ride. Yeah,
Yeah,
this is gonna be fun.
this one's gonna be fun,
This
bro.
was,
This one's gonna be fucking
especially if one
juicy.
of us goes like 5-0 against the other one. That should be so funny, bro.
Bro, that should be so funny. And then I could see it where like again, like this is the one where you'll see like our shifts could our records could like there's a chance it like drastically changes.
Yep, yep. And I
Like
hope it
yeah.
does, honestly.
Yeah. I hope it does too.
Either
Um
way, it's competitive, it's fun, and all of my guys should win.
well, I guess we're just gonna rock with this one. Fuck it. Hey.
Hey.
W fucking Reese, bro. I appreciate you for the sub, brother. Bro, my bad, Reese. I know my screen's black right now. It's because I'm trying to upload this thing. And yeah, I'm gonna fix it here in just a second. Don't you worry. Photo library.
Oh yeah, I told Reese by the way that we would be doing this podcast and then hop on Valorant. I assume you're hopping on Valorant.
I am, yeah. Reese, you're hopping on Valorant?
Yeah, I think Reese is going to. I told him. I told him around 10 o'clock. Actually, this is pretty accurate.
Oh, for real? Oh, yeah, bro. That's pretty
Yeah.
fucking accurate then. Holy shit. Yeah, my bad, bro. I don't know why
That's
that.
crazy. He comes after we do the whole podcast. That's fucked up.
Damn, that is kind of fucked up, actually, now that you mentioned that. That is kind of fucked up, Reese. That you would really do your boys like that. All right. Save.
Just kidding. Just kidding. He dropped the sub. That's what matters. That's all we care about.
Fuck this podcast. Hold on.
But yeah, this is dope. Hey, 5 people were going against each other. 5 fights. That's
Yeah.
what I'm talking about, baby.
Yeah, bro. I love to see it. I really do. All right. Perfect. Don't judge the picture too much. All right. You should be able to scroll down. If not, maybe it's all tweaked out. You gotta like, yes, sir. That's
It's white.
Okay. Yeah, back out and then come back.
All right.
Of the
Right
PowerPoint.
shit. Yeah, it's still white. I can see you're on that one, but yeah, it's still just blank for me.
No, what did you back
there
out
it goes,
of?
there it goes.
Okay, baby. I guess it just takes a minute.
I guess it just took a minute. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Nice. Nice.
Yes,
Perfect.
sir. Yes,
With the
sir.
quickness.
With the
Hey, real quick though, I just want to acknowledge, bro, that body of Fluffy. That body's dangerous, bro. Dude, if RoboCop gets that body, he's fucked.
Yeah.
You understand that, right?
I do understand that, and that's why I am nervous. I am nervous.
But also, we have to understand that RoboCop, I will consider, because I am questionable on his IQ. I am a little questionable on his IQ. If he doesn't go for the body, I'm gonna be hurt.
I'm gonna be like,
It's
oh, maybe he is a little brain dead. Because you look at him, he looks like a caveman, right? He looks like he's like a couple brain cells shy. But then, like, you know, now.
Voice too, you know?
Yeah, you know. But, like, I mean, remember when he got his shit split right here in the middle? And there was like, and he was just,
my
and he was just
God.
taking the shots. Like, it was nothing. And, like, bro.
I don't care.
Yeah, brother. Yeah, this shit's crazy. But yeah, bro, let's get into it, bro. We got our picks, we got chat's picks. Let's see how it's looking, brother. We start off. We got Chanel Dyer versus Ellis Reed. I got Chanel Dyer round 1 knockout. You got Chanel Dyer round 1 knockout. Chat got Chanel Dyer as well, but she got the round 2 knockout. I respect it. I'm not mad at the pick.
Yes, sir. Chad just ain't seen Elise Reed's chin, so it's okay. Just watch first. Go forgive chat. But
Yeah.
second fight, Wes Schultz, Jackson McVay. We both got Jackson McVay by round 1. Again, chat's tripping, bruh. They think Wes Schultz is. They thought he was D2. He's D3, chat. D3 All-American. We might have the tattoo, but he got a 3. D3. We're going round 1, not round 2. Chat's tripping.
Chat's tripping. You do have a sub, which I guess chat sees the sub like you do. I see the knockout. Nonetheless, I still think it's going to be a round 1.
We're getting the guillotine.
You know what I'm saying? Don't be silly. Jump the gilly. All right. Next, we got Gage Young versus Stan Dorsonville.
Dorsinville.
Dorsinville.
I don't know.
Yeah. Gage Young versus Stan Dorsinville. I got Stan by decision. You got Gage Young. Round 2 knockout. Chat got Gage Young as well, but she has decision.
Yeah, little Dorsey, he going down, brother. You know?
No, he's fucking not. My fucking lock. Stand the drill. Stand the man. I'm telling you, he has a plan.
Marcio Barbosa, Cruz, back to back. Me and you going against each other. You got Ryan Cruz round 2 knockout. I got Mario Barbosa. It says round 2 knockout, but we know I got round 1 knockout. Um, did I put round 2 when I said it? I hope I didn't. Let me go back on my notes real quick.
Let me see. I did put round 2 knockout. Maybe you said
I have
round
round
1.
1 knockout. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I think yeah.
So,
Maybe I forgot to change it.
because yeah, he's only been out of the first round 3 times. So we're not going out of the first round this time. We got Marcio Barbosa round 1 knockout.
You
What the
don't want to agree
fuck?
with chat? You don't want to agree with
Chat got
chat?
round 2 knockout.
You don't want to agree with
Oh,
chat?
Chat got everything going round 2 for some reason. I don't know.
Yeah, bro.
That's only
Chat,
going round 1. This
chat's
dude's
out of there
logic
right
is
now.
wild.
Yep.
Alright.
Bro, yeah. Chris Padilla versus Nasrat. I got Chris Padilla decision. You got Chris Padilla decision. Fucking chat. I swear to God, chat. I swear to God. Why do we got Nasrat decision? Don't piss me off. We could have had something special going. We could
What
have
the
had
fuck?
something special.
Kennedy and Zechukuwu? I don't even
Yep.
know. Versus Shamil Ghazi. Both of us round 1 knockout Kennedy. Chat again. Round 2 Kennedy.
Chat's
Chat.
on that
We
shit.
don't start in the second round, okay? We start in the first. You're confused.
Oh fuck. We got Jamal Emmers versus Larian Douglas, Gunslinger Douglas. I got Gunslinger by round 2 knockout. You got Gunslinger round 2 knockout. Finally, chat, you can be a part of this now. We got Douglas round 2 knockout across the fucking board.
Yes, sir. It's a lock.
It's a lot.
There's nothing else that could possibly happen. Anthony Went versus Terrence Chapman. The GOAT. Anthony went round 1 knockout. Anthony went round 1 knockout. Anthony went round 1 knockout. That's 2 in a row.
That's 2 in a row. We're
You can't
starting.
make this shit up. These two are betting house on it, you know? You can make a 2-leg parlay right there. You bet the house on it.
Yep.
Again,
Yep.
nothing
Bet
else
you're
could
in on it,
possibly
guys.
happen.
Trust me on this. All right. If
Do
we
not
don't
come
hit,
back
if
you
it
lose.
don't hit, blame chat. Do not blame us. All right. We got Charlie
AI,
Carly
right on the line.
we got Carly Judice versus Julissa Chavez. I got Judice by knockout. Just didn't pick a round. You got Judice round 2 knockout. We're looking good. Chat, why do we have Chavez and why is it by decision?
Chat's junk.
Chat had to fuck up something good we had going on here.
Next we got Markel Meadows versus Mason Jones. Of course, you got Markel Meadows. I got Mason Jones. This is my lock. Chat also got Mason Jones by decision. Let's go.
Yep, Mason Jones about to get tagged the fuck up. And it's going to be a bad night. It's going to be bad, McGregor. It's going to be bad. RDR versus Roman Delize. I got RDR round 2 sub. You got RDR decision. Chat seeing what I'm seeing. RDR round 2 sub.
I like it. Did I not change my pick on there?
I don't think so.
Okay. I do have decision. I have decision or... Oh, I had round 3 TKO, and then I changed it to decision.
Okay.
But I could definitely see the submission. I see where y'all coming from for sure. Anyway,
Yep.
Sergey Spivak versus Vitor Petrino. You got Petrino, round 2 knockout. I got Sergey, round 2 sub. ChatGPT. You got Vitor Petrino, round 2 knockout.
That's what I'm talking about, chat. That's what I'm talking about, chat.
But y'all are wrong. Y'all are wrong.
Yeah, Jiggy's now drunk. The intoxication has now flowed into Jiggy, and let's see how the main event's looking. Anthony Fluffy Hernandez versus Gregory RoboCop Rodriguez. I got Anthony Hernandez decision. Jig got RoboCop by round 1 knockout. Let's look at chat. That's what I'm talking about, chat. Anthony Hernandez by decision. This is what I like to fucking hear.
And I love it, because chat, drunk on a lot of its picks, continuing all the way to the top,
No.
Last two, because chat is drunk. Chat, damn near full-blown alcoholic. Y'all saw what chat led us to last week. just wrong on these huge, huge upsets. You know, RoboCop's getting him out of there round 1. Believe it. If you
We
put the
shall
house
see.
on it and you lose, it's chat's fault. I'm telling you.
We shall see. We shall see, brother. Best of luck to you. Best of luck to chat. We'll see how Saturday goes. Let's get a night full of fun fights.
Hey, our locks. Make sure you always put the double leg parlay on our locks. We're pretty much undefeated, undisputed.
Basically.
Last week they fucked up the timeline last week. They altered the timeline, and we had crazy upsets last week. That was a different timeline. They got the wrong one. We
Yep,
we lived in it. It happened.
that happened.
Shit happens.
Hey,
Shit happens.
listen, call
You
me
know?
Fluffy Hernandez, y'all. We came with the loss last week. We're coming back with vengeance this week. Trust me. Lock it in.
But that's not your lock. Why are you saying Anthony Hernandez?
Because Anthony Hernandez lost, and now he's going to come back and win. Just like
Oh,
me.
okay. Okay. Oh, I see. I see what you're saying. Okay. All right. Now, hey, our record 40 and 19 each. ChatGPT 7 and 4. Chat don't look too hot compared to
Shaz not
Actually,
looking.
we don't look too hot. 40 and 19? Fuck.
We had a 70. I had a 71, and you had a 75% pick rate before last week. Now it's damn near 50. And we have 5 fights that we have against each other. So one of us is gonna fall below that 50 mark.
We both went against each other's locks. Like, every day is crazy, bro.
Oh me, oh my.
This'll be
May
a
the
fun week,
best
though,
man
without a
win.
doubt.
This will be a fun
May
week
the best
for
man
sure.
win.
Yes, sir. We'll catch y'all next week, Wednesday, same time. As always, y'all know how it be. Stay blessed, stay beautiful.
Cheeks clapping, he gonna be tapping. Peace out, y'all.